Hi, my name is Marisa Youngblood. Welcome to this short yoga for the heart practice. Joining me live on my lanai with the rain here in Hawaii. We're going to get started in a seated position, whatever is the most comfortable for you, whether seated like this or seated on your knees. We're going to bring either the palms of your hands or the backs of your hands to the knees. Palms facing down if you are wanting to keep your energy more contained, and palms facing upward if you would like to receive. Here, lifting the crown of the head upwards, releasing shoulders back and down, chin parallel to the floor or pointed slightly down. And here we'll go ahead and gently close the eyes if it feels comfortable to you. Just coming into the body, maybe for the first time today, gathering your awareness inward, noting sensations that you feel in the shoulders, down through the arms, tuning into sensations along the spine and the hips and in the head, being aware of any numbness or tightness, and tuning into the breath without rushing to fix or change it, or simply noticing how deeply you're breathing, where you're breathing from within the lungs. And here, I'll invite you to begin breathing a deep breath in and out of the nose. With the inhale, the lungs expand wide, filling with fresh energy and air. With the exhale, the lungs contract fully, releasing every last drop of air, leaving a slight pause between the in-breath and the out-breath with each breath. Fully sensing into that expansion and contraction. Feeling the chest and belly rise with the inhale and contract with the exhale. Having equal gratitude for both of those spaces within you, that letting go, that making space, expansion, both equally important parts of you and of life. And here we'll draw awareness to the heart space, maybe gently placing one hand and then the other on top of the heart, connecting with the heart through the skin, the gentle, loving embrace of the hands. Just gathering your awareness from wherever it might be now into the heart space. Visualizing your heart, maybe visualizing the color red that grows brighter with the inhale, and dimmer with the exhale. Connecting to this precious organ that we often take for granted, working so hard to keep us alive and moving. This precious organ that also speaks clearly to us through sensation, in love, and in loss. Honoring what the heart is speaking to you now through sensation as you continue to breathe deeply. And with the next few breaths, on the inhale, within your mind, you can speak the words, I am. And then with the exhale, you can speak the word love. As you breathe in, visualizing the energy moving up from your seat to your heart. I am. And then from your heart back down to your seat with the word love. Exhale. Allowing yourself to fully sense into those words, feeling them in every cell in your body. Knowing that you are loved, that you are divinely held here in this space, supported, given everything you need in this moment, holy and wonderfully you as you are. You can release these words and release your hands back down to your knees. Maybe keeping the eyes closed for a moment, tuning back into sensations in the body, noticing how these sensations may have shifted. Maybe your heart rate has slowed or your temperature has changed. Just notice how the landscape within you has shifted just through that simple practice of connecting with the heart. When you're ready, you can gently blink open your eyes, coming back to this physical space. Biscuits has joined us. We're going to begin to find some movement here. And we'll start by bringing one forearm down to the mat. On the side, we're going to reach the other arm up and over, extending from your fingertips all the way down to the opposite hip. With the inhale, we'll slowly come back up, and with the exhale, we'll extend to the other side, reaching long, keeping the heart open. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, extend. As you flow side to side here, you can keep your eyes open or close them. Noticing sensations along the side body, in the hips, in the shoulders. Noticing if one side feels different from the other. Maybe one side holds more tightness. Just allowing that to be without judgment. Just do one more on each side. We'll come back to center. Keeping both hands on the mat here, we're going to take a big breath, lengthening the spine. Exhale, dropping the shoulders. On the next inhale, we'll draw arms both up overhead, reaching long and tall with the inhale, followed by the gaze. With the exhale, we'll twist to the right side, bringing the left hand on the outside of the right knee, right hand planted behind us. Inhale, lengthen the spine here, and then exhale, begin to twist over the right shoulder. Inhale, lengthening, exhale, twisting, one breath at a time until your gaze is over your right shoulder. Taking in your surroundings here. One more inhale, lengthening. We'll exhale, coming back to center. Inhale, draw both arms back up overhead, followed by the gaze. Exhale, twist to the left side. Right hand is on the outside of the left knee, left hand's behind you. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, twist until your gaze is over your left shoulder. Taking in your surroundings on this side. Inhale, lengthening one more time. Exhaling, coming back to center. Here we're going to bring our fingertips to our shoulders. And we're going to do a joint opening practice for the shoulders. We'll draw the elbows together, and then with the inhale, we'll lift the elbows up as far as you can, keeping them together. Then opening at the top, your gaze is up here, and then your elbows open up, your shoulder blades reach back towards one another as you draw your chin down with the exhale. So we're doing a big circle like you're opening and circling your wings. Elbows together, inhale, draw the gaze up. And exhale, reaching them back towards one another and down. Two more of these. And then we'll switch directions. This time, elbows reaching back towards one another, shoulder blades reaching back. Inhale as the elbows move up this way and gaze comes up. Elbows come together and draw down towards center with the exhale. Three more of these, moving slowly and intentionally. Last one. Good, and we'll release. We're gonna come into our tabletop position. The wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips here, fingers spread wide, tops of the feet planted on the mat, finding a stable table. And then with the inhale, we'll lift the seat, drop the belly, lift the heart, the neck, and finally the gaze. With the exhale, we'll round the spine, tucking chin to chest. We'll continue that with the breath, inhaling, dropping the belly, lifting the gaze. And the exhaling, contracting, coming back inwards. Three more of these. Filling the movement with your breath. Last one. We'll return to the tabletop, and then we're going to come into our threaded needle position here. With the inhale, we'll lift the right arm up overhead, opening to the side with the heart. And with the exhale, we'll gently bring our arms through, resting the right shoulder down onto the mat. Here, your right palm is open towards the sky, and you'll press your shoulder down into the mat and draw it back towards the right side of the mat, keeping an active stretch here. Continuing to breathe, not just dumping your weight into the shoulder, but pressing down and dragging back. Take 2 more breaths here. We'll go ahead and press the left hand into the mat, coming back up to tabletop, switching sides. We'll inhale, drawing the left arm up overhead, opening the heart to the side, and exhale, gently flowing that left arm through behind the right hand, bringing your left shoulder down to the mat. Once again, not dumping your weight into the shoulder here, but actively pressing that left shoulder into the mat and dragging your left shoulder back towards the left side of the mat. Continuing to breathe deeply. Good. And then we'll go ahead and press into the right hand, coming back up to tabletop. Here we're going to tuck the toes and slowly walk the hands back towards the thighs, maybe even walking them up onto the thighs, stretching out the arches of the feet, and then clasping the hands together behind you, opening the heart as you lift the gaze upwards. Good. And we'll release, bringing hands back down, releasing the feet. Go ahead and inhale, coming up all the way onto the knees, reaching arms up high. And we'll come into our melting heart pose by bringing the hands down onto the mat and walking them in front of you, lowering the heart down towards the earth, maybe resting your forehead on the mat. To take a few deep breaths here. Feeling your lungs fully expand out towards the side walls with the inhale. Taking up space. And from here, we'll walk the hands back, coming into our child's pose. You could have knees together or wide, whatever is more comfortable for you. Resting the forehead on the mat. Pausing for a moment as you connect with the earth beneath you, supporting you. We'll walk the hands over to the right side of the mat, opening up the left side body for a few breaths. Nice deep breaths here. And we'll walk the hands now over to the left side of the mat, stretching the right side body. A few deep breaths. Walk hands back to center. And slowly walk them back up, coming back to seated on the mat. Here, maybe bring your hands back gently to your heart, closing your eyes one more time. Allowing yourself to feel gratitude towards this time, listening to the heart and connecting with it, giving it space. Resting into that deep knowing that you are held in divine love here in this very moment in time. Thank you for taking the time to practice with me.